I just got a job at the Krusty Krab restaurant in Bikini Bottom where I can flip and cook some yummy Krabby Patties for you guys.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. If nautical nonsense be something you wish, then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants is Nickelodeon's most successful animated TV show period, and was created by Steven Hillenburg and has run from 1999 to 2019. So happy 20th anniversary to this masterpiece of a TV show. Now, since it is SpongeBob's 20th anniversary this year, and in 2020 it's confirmed we will receive a third SpongeBob movie titled It's a Wonderful Sponge. And before I review the trailer for that movie, as that is certainly included on my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2020 list, I thought I will review the show itself, SpongeBob. I've reviewed both of the movies, the original 2004 SpongeBob movie and its sequel, SpongeBob Out of Water, and as for my thoughts on the show itself, it would be on par with Race to the Edge. As the greatest and most timeless animated TV show of all fucking time, SpongeBob is certainly the most phenomenal, well, not just Nickelodeon show, but TV show in general. It has spawned, infinity memes, infinity merchandise, countless episodes, and is confirmed for a 13th season, has been running for 20 years now and is still going strong. It's also the most quotable show that there is, and every single SpongeBob related video on YouTube that's just a clip of a quote has literally millions of views. There isn't a kid alive that hasn't ever watched SpongeBob at some points in their childhood, and I was just 4 when it first aired in 1999, and me and my mum and sister, there isn't a year in our lives now without SpongeBob, and yeah, I am forever thankful to Steven Hillenburg for imagining, well, the SpongeBob universe. There's a beautiful environmental message behind the creation of SpongeBob. Steven Hillenburg was not just well, a pioneer in animation, but he was also a true expert in marine biology, and he would snorkel on coral reefs, and he knew well all of the underwater species, and he thought you know what, why not combine the ocean and animation together, and SpongeBob was born. And yeah, and this will help this generation to grow up and preserve the ocean. And I don't want to toot my own horn here, but me and my family are so knowledgeable on SpongeBob that if we went on a quiz show and were asked every single question about a certain SpongeBob episode, character, quote, or meme or joke, or which season it came from, we was know the answer. We even have the toys. We have SpongeBob here, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, even Gary, and also a Patrick keyring. And just look at all the SpongeBob DVDs we've collectors. We will stay in the SpongeBob fan club for forever. SpongeBob, our title protagonist himself, he is the biggest inspiration in animated TV shows for looking on the bright side no matter what, which is what everybody needs. He's positive about his job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab. Patrick Star is everybody's favourite SpongeBob character, and the surprised Patrick, it may be the most iconic meme on the entire internet. Sure, he's not the smartest, but he's the most loyal and lovable friend anybody could ever want, and his quotes are consistently the most memorable, from "Nobody calls me Tubby, my name's not Rick, no, this is Patrick, boo." Squidward would be Tom Kenny's favourite character in the show. You just want the show to give a break. The show has this obsession with torturing him and making his life a total misery, but you feel so sorry for him. But thankfully, in the episode Band Geeks, that's when Squidward finally gets the happy ending that he's earned, and Sandy Cheeks, she is the goddess of girl power in animation, and she's also one of the greatest friends you could ever want, similar to Patrick. She's a squirrel from land who has moved to the ocean, to Bikini Bottom, with an air helmet so that she can breathe. And she and SpongeBob have such chemistry whenever they are karate. And Sandy, she's just the most intelligent scientist that I have ever seen. There's nothing she doesn't know, and you could see SpongeBob's crush on her. I'm a Sandy and SpongeBob shipper. That wedding needs to happen whenever they conclude the show. Or maybe SpongeBob does the occasional flirting with Pearl, Mr. Krabs' teenage whale daughter. Pearl's a sweetheart, and I don't blame her for crying so much, as her father is a freaking cheapskate. Which brings us to Mr. Krabs. Sure, he does have the overly greedy traits of Mickey Mouse at Disney these days, with all the Disney live-action remakes, but Mr. Krabs does greedy right he does it in a humorous way, and he's also a great parental figure to SpongeBob. And if there's one place in Bikini Bottom I wish was real, it's the Krusty Krab. I'd wish somebody would just open a Krusty Krab restaurant and Krabby Patties would exist. Sheldon J. Plankton, Mr. Krabs' business rival and arch enemy. Plankton is an example of the brains over brawn villain. Plankton's restaurant, the Chum Buckets, it's the opposite of the Krusty Krab. It's a recipe for disaster. So he vows one day to steal the secret formula of the Krabby Patty in order to put Mr. Krabs out of business. Will he ever get the formula? Fuck no, never. I cannot wait for the revelation of the secret formula itself. That's what the show has been building up to for its entire 20 years of running. My guess would be the secret formula is simply love. I could be wrong, but that's my prediction. And Karen, Plankton's computer wife, she is hilarious, and she's not a villain like Plankton at all. No, she only wants Plankton to, show her more affection. Mrs. Puff from Mrs. Puff's Boating School. She is also a character similar to Squidward that you just wish the show would let off the hook, as Mrs. Puff is constantly punished whenever SpongeBob crashes a boat, and you're like, it's not even her fault, and you don't blame her for wanting a SpongeBob to just pass his damn license already. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes, the Bikini Bottom superheroes that are long past their prime, and yet SpongeBob and Patrick are their biggest fans, consistently encourage them to go back to the glory days of crime fighting. I'd love to mention the other characters, such as the Flying Dutchman, though I don't want it to look like I'm rambling in this review, and also Patrick Star for president. And SpongeBob is one of the rare animated TV shows which stays to classic 2D hand-drawn animation. Even in the modern SpongeBob episodes, they never once CGI it. The voice actors Tom Kenny, Bill Fagerbaker, Caroline Lawrence, Roger Bumpus, Clancy Brown, and Doug Lawrence. Each of them are the most professional voice actors I have ever heard for a cartoon, and they've been voicing these characters for 20 freaking years now, that they can just nail the voice on just the first take, and there's even some live action moments in some specials of the show, like with Patchy the Pirate, the president of SpongeBob's fan club, also played by Tom Kenny, SpongeBob's voice actor, and his parrot Posse. Every single Patchy subplot in the specials is beyond creative, and Patchy is the SpongeBob idolizer in all of us, and even the show even has Halloween and Christmas specials, like Scaredy Pants and Graveyard Shift are classics. Christmas Who special that would be our personal favourite SpongeBob Christmas special. It also has the most laughs of a TV show that I have ever seen, and the humour works so flawlessly as it gives you a break from reality. And sure, the SpongeBob fan base does call the newer episodes inferior to the old ones, at least until Steven Hillenburg returned. But I don't mind that they continued the show after the first movie. There are still some legitimately underrated gems in the newer episodes. Sure, they're not all perfect, far from it, and my least favourites would be Squid Baby and One Course Meal. Those two are, as Patrick says, a one-way ticket to pain. But the others I can easily sit through for a good laugh. SpongeBob also has the awesomest and most wonderful library of songs in a TV show, from Sweet Victory in Band Geeks to This Kitchen's Not the Same, the SpongeBob theme song, the Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea. I'm sure every single kid on the entire planet will know the lyrics to that theme by heart, and my favourite episodes would be a tie with Band Geeks and a Mimic Madness. Oh, and how could I forget the How Many Hours Later? Now that is the best joke, so overall, SpongeBob, I love you, as Patrick would say.
I give SpongeBob SquarePants 5 stars out of 5. Best TV show ever.
I can't freaking wait to review the It's a Wonderful Sponge trailer once it drops. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. What do you think of SpongeBob? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you next time when I review DreamWorks' Abominable. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.